I want you guys to know right now that I did not see this game turning like it did last video. I want to say welcome back to Fallout 4. Right now I'm still recovering. That this guy, okay, so I can see what they did with this. He's all like grown up and stuff. He won't even look at me because now this is apparently his.
Sean, about this synth.
I don't know.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
Why build it to look like you?
We'd advanced the technology behind synths to a point where this struck me as an interesting variation. A new angle, if you will. Modeling it after myself seemed only natural, what with the Institute's records and my genetics and physiology. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
I don't need a synth. I found the real Sean.
Yes, but not the Sean you were looking for. In some ways, the synth is far closer to what you expected. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
Kind of hard to keep an open mind. It just got stolen from me, you know? What kind of shit is that? I'm about to take this one. That's a fair trade, I think. What is this? Hey, microphone. Can you take... You know what? I wish this was like Amnesia, where you can take stuff and throw it against water. Throw that vase right now so far across this room. I want to say thank you guys for all your support in this series. I'm pretty addicted to this game, I must say. What the hell is that back there? 2 folders, scissors. You know what? I'm not even gonna mess with that. Let's go upstairs really quick. There's all these different icons right here, so I'm trying to figure out what exactly. Meet the division leaders. We still gotta do this and give the holotape back to Sturgis. That frame rate drop though. Preserve cigarette pack. Take that bourbon too. I don't care. Sliding doors. Oh, nice. I'm just gonna kind of explore around and then I'll start talking to everyone. It's gonna be a lot of dialogue, I bet.
Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and
Oh,
dust?
shit. Look at this. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but
Don't make excuses.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
Greetings, ma'am.
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
still think it's messed up what's going on.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Start running up, taking stuff. I'm taking everything. I don't care. They can't get me. I don't know if you guys have seen Cabin in the Woods, but it's a pretty ridiculous movie, I must say. It's a really good horror movie, but for some reason this little area right here reminds me of the end of the movie, just a tad bit. Not gonna spoil anything, but you need to watch that shit. It's amazing. I wonder how far we are into this game anyways. We gotta go down. Everything's like on the bottom
Father
floor
is more
down
than
here.
just our leader. He is our creator.
Glass round and till vase. What the hell is this other thing though? I can't take that. Broken light bulb. Everything, it looks like the arrow down or is pointing down on every floor, so this is the floor we need to be on.
Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
Looks like some shit out of Final Fantasy VIII all of a sudden.
Almost done.
Good to see you.
Talk to her.
Tighten up
Hi,
this
Doc.
primary
You
drive
weren't
servo.
kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore.
You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
What makes you ask? I'm a complete stranger to you.
I suppose when I heard your story, I felt sorry for you. You've suffered more tragedy than any one person deserves. Your whole world is gone. I'm sorry. I know that was a very personal question. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Go and apologize for the weird jump cut there. Might not even look like anything. Who knows? Had a phone call. Probably about that.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these...
So right now we're just kind of going around and meeting all the different leaders. I don't want to go that way because it's like a... Let's actually go this way and see what happens.
You had time to examine my latest reports on batch 274.
Not yet.
Look at this badass vegetation now.
Plans to expand our operations at Warwick. He's eager
Let's
to
go
get that
talk
going,
to this guy.
So I've had to put every...
Excuse
I wonder
me,
how the
Doctor.
Warwick family is
Welcome.
doing.
So good to have you
Wally
here.
must be close to
Dr.
10 years
Clayton
old by
Holdren,
now.
head of the
Remarkable
bioscience
that
division.
any child can
I
survive
can't wait
for
for you
so
to see
long
the
out
work
there,
we're
don't you
doing.
think?
It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Alright, so while we're meeting everyone, it almost seems like even if you don't want to know more, they're like, actually, let me go ahead and tell you more about this. It's more I'm just trying to get through so we can progress with the story, but it looks like we just really just have to go and talk to everyone.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Dr. Thompson.
Alright, so I'm not sure exactly to get out of here. Because we still have to do the other thing, the inside job. It's not, you know what, I feel like this is going to be one of those Dances with Wolves types thing where you have to pick between the two sides, the people in the Institute or the guys you met on the outside. Like, I kind of wonder how that's going to go. Looks like it's up here. Wait. Is this it? I'm like seeing if this thing is increasing or decreasing. Oh, look at this. I'm going to take both of those. Thank you very much. Alright, let's just go down here. I don't know. It's almost like sometimes the icon changes.
You know the protocol.
Here we go. Nice.
Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office.
Operating at full capacity.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock
We're
some
all
heads
looking
together.
forward to working with you.
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Rumor is advanced systems.
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the
Hey,
other
Doc.
departments.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'd like to know more about the synth reclamation process.
Fine. Once a Courser has located a rogue synth, it uses that synth's recall code to wipe its memories and render it inert. We then begin the delicate process of restoring the neural pathways to their original configuration. In those cases where the procedure is successful, the synth returns to duty with no memory of its time on the surface. All too often, we're unable to repair the damage and are forced to dispose of the unit entirely.
Alright, so since we've completed this, let's see. Oh, that's really bright. I don't know if it's just my screen or what.
So much research, so little time.
Alright, let's see what we got. Inside job. We gotta go talk to Father. The thing is, I don't know what's considered a main mission right now. I kind of want to see what's going on in the Institute. I'm gonna go talk to Father and then try to go give Sturgis Sturgis everything that he needs. The holo tapes or whatever they are. I thought this guy was about to do something. Did you see the way he, like, his stance, like, changed up right there?
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
I don't know if you guys ever played the Final Fantasy games, but Final Fantasy VIII,
Remember to keep unnecessary
like, this
power
reminds me a
consumption
lot of it for some reason.
Don't
Like, where the hell is this at?
primary levels.
Terminal's gotta be somewhere.
Oh, the terminal's, like, right there next to it. Oh, Master, I'm not gonna... I'm nowhere near that good.
Synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
So we gotta go up some, so let me get back on these steps. Yeah, thank you guys. This whole video has been nothing but like dialogue, but I'm hoping that the action and just the story itself progresses to a point where, I don't know, we can do more in the next video at least. He's just like pretty much a zombie at this point. I don't know if we should go up or... You know what, let me see something really quick. We'll go up one more level.
Sometimes Quentin is really mean to me, but...
Let's go talk to him.
Now
Sir,
that
Father.
you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
We'll say return to surface.
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Alright, talk to Father, meet up with the courser. Okay. Let me see, Oh, I love the little... I love, like, the way these things look. So after they're started, it kind of shows the guy getting dragged. That's kind of funny. Okay, now one thing is, how do I get out of here? So, when we come back next time, I'm going to get out of this area, hopefully get something going. I feel like right now we're kind of stuck in here for a while, though, so might be the next few videos we're in here. Unless I just want to kill everyone. Just go crazy. The fact that these games are set up to where you can actually kill anybody at any time, it's pretty ridiculous. So, I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Keep it up, and I'll have more of these videos out for you very, very soon. Peace out.